Take your time, brother. Take your time. Take your time, young man.
My mama used to say,
Yeah. Yeah. Boys are back.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah. Mac 9. He didn't put Mac 9 back up yet. He was supposed to put Mac 9 right there. Yeah. He gonna put it on Mac 9.
Tighten up.
You showed him by it. That's the one I bought.
Damn.
Put that Mac 9 at, cameraman.
No, that's mine.
It's in the bag.
I bought that, bro. Actually, they gave it to me as a game for free.
Weezy, you didn't bring yours. You was being selfish.
Oh, that's right.
It still ain't even up.
Oh, that's right.
It still ain't even up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that's sentimental value.
You better slow your
I bought it.
My mama used to say, take your time, young man.
It's ridiculous, dog. Song of the week, Weezy. Let the people know your song of the week.
Man, song of the week for me is this week was Slow Jams by Jamie Foxx, man.
Okay.
The Jamie Foxx version or the Kanye version?
Which one?
The extended version.
Yeah.
What? We can go. I'm going Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah. What you got?
Just actually.
Yes,
Yeah. Mine is, fresh off the Grammys. Atlanta is a sweep. Atlanta is a sweep. Huh? What you say, Kevin, man? This is my pick is the Grammy Award winning album, Michael, High and Holy by Killer Mike.
Heard you.
Yeah.
Yep. My song of the week. Are you finished?
I'm just saying.
You're not shine. Go ahead.
You want to
Go
acknowledge it. Yeah. Huh?
Dang.
Yeah.
We going on you.
Nah. Sorry ass shit.
Oh, my
No
God.
replay value having that shit. He's just poking the bear.
Huh?
My song of the week is Boss Man D-Lo, Get In With Me. You know what I'm saying? Best song out right now. You know what I'm saying? You want to boss of your life, get what you tell them. All you got to do is get in with me, baby. I'm going to press play on them once we get a break.
Please.
Best song out right now.
All right.
Boss Man D-Lo from the DMV, Get In With Me. Because you got to get in with me. You know what I'm talking about?
Got to.
I know it's banging, cameraman. You crazy as hell.
Yeah.
You guys ready to get to it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing the right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
I don't know what that is, bro.
I don't know what that
That's
You kind of
percolator.
just winging that
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
percolator. That was the
Coach Lock out on the Simon. Shout out to you, Cal. Tigers on fire. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about them Tigers being on fire.
On fire.
Yeah, on fire. Episode 504, we're discussing the winners and losers of the 2024 NBA trade deadline.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe it.
Jeff, best of the week, talk to the people.
I mean, I told you. I hit you and told you need to watch it. The WrestleMania
Oh,
press
you did.
conference.
Yeah.
It was live.
Shit look like Real Housewives of Brentwood.
Shit was going down. It was going down on in
Might be a
Vegas,
little
man.
cap.
It was a lot, man. It's gonna be the biggest Mania ever, baby. Mania 40 in Philly, 2 nights.
When is it?
Second week of April.
Why it's going to be the biggest ever?
Because it's the 40th year, and it's the biggest matchup on paper ever. Rock versus Roman, head of the table, tribal chief.
Really?
Yeah, you should have watched last night.
He skipped a meal.
Yeah,
he
Cody
skipped a meal.
Cody versus Rock night 1, possibly.
I'm winning in the who got the W?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, and I came to the conclusion that who gets the W is no longer with me in it because you watch now. You cheated. I haven't watched wrestling in 20 years.
You gotta quit. You gotta quit that. So you gonna quit it?
Yeah.
You can't be.
No, what I'm saying is not fair because you went 3-0. You went 3-0. You ain't never went 3-0.
I didn't know I went 3.
You went 3-0. You went 3-0. That's not fair.
you went 3-0.
I didn't know.
No,
I went 3.
and you told me.
That was
And he told me, he said, I'm going to win all of these because I've been watching you in trouble. You told me.
Yeah, but I didn't know who was going to win.
You went through.
Lucky
Never
guess.
mind. What you got, Weezy? Best of the week, man.
Best of the week for me, man, was a bit of sweet, but Super Bowl, man.
Why is it
Festivities.
bittersweet? Because
Huh?
it's the end of the year.
End of the year.
It's over with.
Oh,
It seemed
man.
like the break between the Super Bowl and the start of preseason is the longest between any sport.
Yeah, that 6 months is rough.
Yeah.
You got UFL now.
Nah. I don't think I would look forward to that as a draft.
Got UFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think 2 weeks is too long
Yeah.
Of a break.
Yeah.
before like the end of the
Just 1
season.
week. It just
2
boom. It was
It's
2 weeks. It's Pro Bowl. And then
Yeah,
it's that full week. It's
Hey,
you got to get them boys a break, though.
Let's go ahead and get this out there now. They can get rid of the Pro Bowl. All of that.
All of
Well, I
They
like the
got-
festivities.
I like what they doing now, though. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. They lost so much, though,
Yeah.
that it's going to be hard to get those people back. But, yeah.
we can
so-
stop that.
Yeah. My best of the week is Juju Watkins, man. She scored 51 points against Stanford, 18 for 26 from the field, the most in USC basketball history, men or women. The truth. Man, listen, we ain't never seen nothing like this.
Yeah.
We ain't seen nothing like this.
That record that's finna be broken this year.
Caitlin Clark.
That's really not the record if we want to be honest.
Yeah, because she played. Well, no, not necessarily. No, that's a real record.
They're not counting the record before it was the NCAA. The record is higher than that if you count women's sports.
Oh,
before
D2?
that. No, D1.
Oh, just D1.
Remember,
Okay.
before Title IX,
Okay.
D1 sports, women's Division I sports was not in the NCAA.
Okay.
So the young lady, the black lady, her name escapes me right now, was actually has the points record.
That's
so
bullshit.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I need to get her name right.
Yeah, say less.
Yeah.
Worst of the week, Weezy. Talk to the people.
Worst of the week for me is man, it's a Super Bowl shindig that's going on this week.
shit.
Uh-oh.
And
Damn.
this shindig's been going on
That
this
was
week.
just real J Ho with you right there. 'Cause Jay
And,
really did you like that.
Huh? And it's not. I was told I wasn't gonna be able to come. I wasn't invited to the shit because I'm not cheering for the 49ers.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that's my worst of the week, man.
That's a really good worst of the week. Okay. Hey, and let me tell you something. No, it is. No, cameraman. But guess what? You want to step on that? Hey, listen. Now we finna start playing with fire in here. Because I'm saying
talking
shit we talk about.
I didn't say who. I didn't say nothing.
No. Who else is a 49ers fan? Cameraman ain't a
Lock
49ers fan. Cameron.
Sean Walsh
Lock
is.
Yeah. Sean Walsh is
I'm
too.
49ers fan.
Everybody invited. That's a 49ers fan.
God, dog. Okay.
And you definitely ain't invited. Jeff could come. Jeff, listen, even cameraman could come. Because let me tell you why. They'll be in a situation, they just relax. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? But see,
You made
the
it
only
this way.
reason cameraman can't go because he's a big Patrick Mahomes guy. So in turn, he can't make it because of that. Yeah. And then Jeff, you'll be all right.
I won't say
You're very
that.
diplomatic.
I won't be disrespectful.
Very diplomatic. You
I
just
won't
live.
be disrespectful either. Chip for
All
my
good.
team.
Yeah. You,
It's
yeah,
Alright,
watch your
then.
back. Yeah,
Okay.
watch your back.
told me what to
Yeah,
do.
no, sure. My worst of the week is FIFA's World Cup being at MetLife Stadium. The World Cup final set to be at MetLife in 2026. Great idea, guys. They're putting the world's most expensive Achilles, ACLs, MCLs, LCLs
Yeah, it's rough.
on the carpet at MetLife. They better have some grass. They better roll out some
Please.
damn grass for these
Please.
guys because
Please.
if that World Cup final and anybody gets injured on that World Cup floor that's at MetLife, boy, it's some. Listen, you want to talk about some real pissed people?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, them soccer fans do not play.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they gonna roll that grass out for them.
Yeah.
But don't let our NFL guys. They playing on carpet. Come on, man. Okay,
They say injuries were down this year in the NFL.
watch your back.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just telling you.
You made it.
Watch your back, watch your front. I can't wait to call Coach Locke and tell him this. What you got, Joe?
My worst of the week. It was gonna be Travis Kelce and his barber, but they walked that back and cleared everything up.
Yeah, no,
so good for them.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
That is our yellow box.
Yeah. So I was
Okay,
gonna
cool.
change that,
Okay.
but so my worst week is Teofimo Lopez. Listen, dog. The Thursday night boxing is a great idea. You have a boxing match before the big sports weekend. First was Shakur Stevenson for F1 race. He shit the bed. Teofimo Lopez had a main event last night on Super Bowl weekend. Guess what he did, cameraman? Shit the bed. Listen, Teofimo. The thing is, you're supposed to be the next great guy in that division. She's looking bad. You, your pops, making all the outlandish statements, going on Twitter, having Twitter fingers with all the other fighters. Keyshawn Davis gonna whoop your ass, Teofimo. It is gonna be bad. And that's the bottom. And that's what's gonna happen.
Is that on everything, Jeff?
If you watch the last, if he fight Keyshawn like he fought last night, it's over in 2 rounds.
That's what Stone Cold said. So
Yeah, Stone Cold said that.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music to catch one full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J.O.
yes, sir.
and Weezy.
What it do?
Do you guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners?
The yellow box goes to Travis Kelce's Barber.
Look at you, man. Hey, man, come here. Lock in with me. Lock in with me, dog. As long as you wash your hands, that's cool.
Oh,
A special kind of haircut is creating a lot of buzz online, guys. It's become Travis Kelce's trademark hairstyle and has garnered interest from others being Caucasian Americans. It was monikered by his barber as the Travis Kelce fade, end quote. In a recent press conference, Kelce himself sets the record straight, said he did not invent the style. He just requested it, and it is his haircut from his neighborhood in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. I blame TikTok for this, guys. Yes.
Yeah, they trying their best, man.
Listen, man, this is disgusting. And you're doing it during Black History Month. We only got 29 days this month.
I'm telling
They
you.
gave us an extra day on the leap year.
They already tried to take swag surfing from us.
Come on, man.
Now, swag surfing gone.
Now, swag surfing is gone. That shit is whitewater rafting. I've been trying to tell you.
that's
They
crazy.
asking Taylor Swift do the remixes over with.
Yeah, listen.
I'm hot about that.
That is the Boosie fade. From here on out, it's one fade.
Yeah.
It's Boosie.
The Boosie fade.
It's Boosie fade.
It's Boosie fade.
It's the Boosie fade.
Light fade. Skin fade.
Skin fade.
You know what I'm saying?
Boosie fade.
Taper fade.
Taper fade.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? High and tight.
If you in Atlanta, Temp fade for all my Atlanta
Yeah,
people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I tell you what it ain't. The
Yeah.
Travis Kelce fade.
Yeah.
That's
man.
what it is.
that hurt me.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody asking no Travis Kelce.
Nah.
they asking
and that's
for
my
it.
boy. Killer Travis is my guy.
They asking for it though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Tickety tock tock tock.
Yeah.
Make me feel old when
Tiki-takis.
the tiki takis. I'm gonna say that to my boy Killer Trav because man, we gotta talk about it. Ain't his fault though. He came out and said, "Hey man, y'all not finna do this to me in Black History Month. I don't need that smoke."
Nah,
so,
his whole
yeah,
locker room was on his head.
yeah, man, he walked it back.
Yeah.
Damn Barber though.
Yeah.
We looking for you, brother. We are looking
He
for
walked
you.
it back too.
Yeah, he better.
He put a soliloquy on Instagram.
You guys ready to get started the first half? Let's do it. Let's get it.
Got merch on.
So,
FullSportPressPodcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are out.
first half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like you do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What it do? Big Jeff. Where can they find you on social media, my brother?
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Coach Lock. Ain't nothing changed.
Lock_the_great. Get at him.
Yes, sir.
Jay, where can they find you at my
Instagram and Twitter. It's J Ho. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bad bit. Eating about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still locked in. Get in with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm at.
All right, play.
Cameraman so disappointed.
I'm at Weezy on Twitter. I'm at FSP_Weezy on IG. Holla at me.
Holla at you.
Hey,
Holla at
real
you.
quick, I want to get sure I say this right, especially since it's Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
The young lady's name was Pearl Moore
Shout out to Pearl.
from Marion College. She had 3,884 points, but again, it was before Title IX, so they
And my
weren't
grandmama
recognizing-
named Pearl.
They weren't recognizing that at
Everybody know a
Yeah, sure.
at Marion
Don't
College.
play. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. It's my grand.
She has 30 ball a game though,
Average of 30.
averaging 30.
Yeah, let's get it. All right, we'll kick the first half off with some NBA talk, guys. The NBA All-Star 2024 will take place in Indianapolis, Indiana on February the 16th through February the 18th, 2024. We're here for predictions for all the major events minus Celebrity Game. Yeah. I'll be listen.
Whack.
Celebrity Game. Yeah, it's a bad one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the big one. Anyway, we'll kick things off with the rookie versus sophomore game. We have Team Catchings, which is a list of a lot of rookies and sophomores. I'm not going through all those names.
We'll be here till next.
Yeah, we'll be here. Team Rose, a lot of more names. Team Deadlift Shrimp.
Shout out to
For-
Deadlift Shrimp.
Hey, for the young guys that don't know, listen,
Yeah.
Deadlift Shrimp had a heater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was going up.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Team Gasol.
Yeah.
Who is your winner for the first game, rookies versus sophomore? Weezy. Who you got winning?
Team Gasol.
Okay. Jeff.
So,
Yeah, Team Gasol got Brandon Miller, and Brandon Miller's on fire right
and
now.
with the
And he got tricky.
Yeah, he got Tricky Vicky too, but
Okay.
more so Brandon Miller.
More so
He's
Brandon
on fire
Miller.
right
Say
now.
less. My pick is Team Rose. They got real steppers on that team. Jordan Hawkins will win MVP of that game. That's my pick.
If Jalen Williams play, I think he might go for MVP.
Both of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go crazy on that team. So yeah, that's a good team. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Moving right along to the next event. It is the skills challenge, and they've switched things up a little bit since we sent out this grid. So I'll go through these participants. It's team top picks. It's AE, which is Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero, and Victor Wembanyama. Then the next team is team Pacers, which is Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, and Miles Turner. And team All-Stars, which include Trae Young, Scotty Barnes, and Tyrese Maxey. Jeff, out of these three teams, who are you rolling with?
Skills challenge, I'm going with Team Top Picks.
Okay.
Simply because Tricky Vic is a very skilled man.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to get those passes where he needs them to go. P5 is an underrated skills player.
Very.
And Anthony Edwards is the guy.
Yeah. Skills and drills. Yeah. Weezy.
I like the All-Stars and Trae Young.
Yeah. Those guys, they get up.
I like the All-Star team.
Yep. I'm rolling with Jeff with team top picks strictly off of wingspan, ball handling, skills and drills on this team, man. Been doing this shit his whole life, especially with Victor Wembanyama. So this is his time to shine. It's going to be cool to see him out there. So I'm going with team top picks. Moving on to the 3-point contest, and the participants are Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, Damian Lillard, Lauri Markkanen, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, and a late entry is Karl Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Weezy, who is your pick for the winner and why?
Dame Lillard, man. You got to win Dame Lillard.
He won last year, so he going back to back.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go with Dame.
Yeah, cameraman got you. Jeff, talk to the people.
I'm going Karl Anthony Towns. This is his. He could shoot all threes he want, cameraman. This is what he want to do. Him and Lauri Markkanen in the finals.
Yeah, I got to switch it up because I was going with Cat myself. This is his favorite event. This is the only time he really shows up with his chain. But I'm going Lauri Markkanen.
My
Big
dog.
man shooter. Karl Anthony Towns is the best big man shooter of all time.
That's
Let's
what he
just
wants
put
to
that
be.
out there. Him and Dirk, and I think Cat has surpassed him. But if he wins this will cement that statement for that proclamation that he's put out there a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And last but not least, as far as all of the All-Star Saturday events, is the Slam Dunk Contest. And the participants are Mac McClung, Jaylen Brown, Jaime Jaquez Jr., and Jacob Toppin, younger brother of Obi Toppin. Jeff, who is your winner and why?
It's some bouncing at Toppin household, but,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jaime Hawkins Jr.
Jaime bouncy.
Yeah, he's bouncing.
Jaime got crazy bounce.
He got bounced.
Yeah, now you got to watch Jaime.
Yeah.
Weezy?
I'm going Jaylen Brown, man.
No. No. Yeah, no, it is his pick. Yeah, no, but let me tell you why. Here's a 43-year-old legend
Do with it.
draining him. He ain't got no legs. He ain't going to have no all-star legs.
Listen, that woman should write.
Yeah.
Hey, when it's all said and done, her book,
Yeah, she got a good one. She got a good one. Yeah,
legendary.
yeah, no, I
From
can't.
humble beginnings.
Yeah, very humble.
Yeah.
Starlet beginning.
Just she was working at a
Starlet.
store. No, since she was working at like Deb or BB or something like
for
that.
sure. Yeah, she was working at BB.
Humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings. Yeah.
To legendary status.
And my pick for the winner is Mac McClung. He went light last year. He said he got 4 or 5 more dunks than nobody's ever seen. So
Shout out to Mac.
he's coming to get more money, more endorsements. He signed with Puma after that first run. He'll get more after this when I'm running with a back-to-back with Mac McClung.
I think he can.
And last but not least, the NBA All-Star Game, East versus West. Jeff, who's your pick and why?
I'm going with the East. I feel like the West starters aren't really going to play much. Jokic don't like All-Star games. LeBron, come on. LeBron's 40. He's 39. LeBron don't need to be playing right now.
Yeah.
KD, serious. KD got Phoenix rolling. He's not going to give him much.
Yeah.
So I think the East by proxy is going to be able to turn this, get the W here.
Weez?
I'm rolling with the West. I'm rolling with the old guy.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys.
West.
Yeah, I got the old guys as well. I'm rolling with the West as well. And I got SGA winning MVP. I think it would just be a little bit too much of that, skills and drills, man. That's
Skills
hey,
and
and it's
drills.
going up.
It's going up.
It's going up.
Over Halliburton, though? in his hometown.
He not gonna play for real. Hammy still messed up.
He back.
He did the Macarena out there. He was down.
Let's move on.
Yeah, okay.
Let's keep it in sports, somewhat basketball. A huge announcement this week, Weezy. All right, Disney, the Walt Disney Corp, Fox Corporation, and Warner Brothers. That includes ESPN. That includes Fox, NFL Sundays, and that includes Warner Brothers and Discovery. So all the sports we watch, guys, NBA, NFL, everything. Plan to launch a new streaming service with only sports. Don't need no reality TV. Don't got to watch no home and garden TV. Just sports. Plans to launch ahead of the 2024-2025 NFL season this September. The three media companies will have equal ownership shares in the new service, which will carry the ESPN channels, ABC, Fox, and its cable sports network, FS1, and TNT, True TV, and TBS. That includes Fox NFL Sundays, Monday Night Football, the NBA Finals, 5 Super Bowls within the next 10 years, and partial of March Madness. But here's the thing. It's a caveat. Here's what's missing. Comcast and Paramount Global, that's NBC and CBS for those of you keeping count, they also have several Super Bowls over the next 10 years. They are not included in this merger. Right? So that takes away all the Olympics, because that's NBC, all the Olympics. If you're into horse racing, so you're going to miss a lot of that. You're going to miss Sunday NFL football from CBS and a portion of those Super Bowls. God, dog. Exactly. So my question to you guys, is a big deal, little deal, or no deal? Start with you, Weezy.
It's a big deal. Before you just read the fine print, I was gonna cut the cord if this goes on. I was gonna cut the cord. I still might cut the cord. Yeah. Or just give me a YouTube TV on the side and have this going. Probably what I do.
You should probably get YouTube TV now.
Yeah, you gotta do that. What kicked this off is Apple getting that MLS deal, because Apple now with that MLS, with people coming from Europe and from the Premier League and all the Spanish leagues, things of that nature coming to MLS, that is a gold mine with things you can follow. They're looking to do they already did a Messi where they followed him around kind of like Hard Knocks. They'll pick a program, one of the teams in MLS, and do the exact same thing just to get people a little bit more familiar with soccer, because I don't think people really know the rules. But Disney has been looking for options for ESPN since at least right around July. This is going to cost us $40 a month to get this, though, Jeff. And that's on the low end.
Yeah. You think so?
$40 a month for that.
And they excluded CBS and NBC because they wanted to keep that price under $50.
Yeah.
And
you get access to 14 linear networks, what Jeff was mentioning. But this is going to impact the college football playoffs, 12-team shit.
True.
Because in 2025, there's no space for that place to be, for that actual 12-team playoff to be distributed. So in turn, there's going to be a bidding war for that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the ACC and the Big 12 have to feel left out because they weren't mentioned as far as teams or conferences that were going to be included in this merger. So
ACC?
No, the ACC and the Big 12. So they got to get a little bit more power on their side so they can kind of push some leverage to get included in this. So this is a big deal.
Yeah, huge deal. It's something that cameraman you and I talked about before. Like this is one of those last nails in traditional cable systems. Like there's going to be some of our elders are still going to keep it because that's what they're used to, the channel certain things like that. But streaming is the way to go, and this is just huge for somebody like myself who keeps a cable provider, streaming provider, only because of sports. Right. And this helps me get further away from that.
Because I don't want none of that random TV. I haven't watched regular TV in so long, bro.
I mean, I might pop in for the Grammys.
Yeah.
Like, just
the
random
Grammys,
things, right? But as far as just having
going through the guide.
I keep this just for sports.
Remember it was a channel for the guide on Comcast?
And you had to wait for it to circle around. Oh my God.
That was bad.
Oh, we came so far.
We came so far. All right, before we start with halftime, let's talk NFL. The Washington Commanders, guys, hired Eric Bienemy last offseason to serve as their offensive assistant coach and OC. After signing a 2-year deal, Bienemy was let go just after 1 season. Everybody said this was a job to prove himself, to get that head coaching job. Now he is without a job.
That's correct.
Weezy, is Eric Bienemy being blackballed?
Nah, he ain't being blackballed. He ain't being blackballed. People know that he's not the guy. He's not He's not the guy. He should have stayed his ass right there with Patrick Mahomes. He'd have been in the Super Bowl right now. He should have stayed right there. Everybody's not a head coach. Ask Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels got a shot though.
You got a second. You got
two
two
shots.
Got
shots.
two shots.
Two shots.
But
Yeah,
here's the thing: the white and black thing. We know that's been in the NFL a long time.
Yeah.
That ain't even a secret no more.
Yeah.
That ain't even something. Oh man, he doing it because he's black. I don't even get upset because he know that they've been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Go ahead, Wiz. I'm sorry.
So we can't even be upset about that no more. Because it's wrong, but they still gonna do that anyways.
Yeah.
So I don't get myself worked up about that no more.
Yeah. I'm kind of rolling with Weezy on this, Jeff. I'm gonna be real. His resume is legit, just with that Kansas City offense and Big Red. He's not getting hired because that team went 4-13 last year, Jeff, in the Washington Commanders. He did not make the decision to play Sam Howell for most of the season, and he had the most attempts in the league. That was Eric Bieniemy's fault. Stop throwing the damn ball. Cameron, what you do? You got to run the damn ball. You got two good running backs. You got to run the ball. He didn't make the decision to run the ball. And Sam Howell led the league in passing attempts. Sam Howell. That is Eric Bieniemy's fault. That is why he's not getting the offensive coordinator job that's opening in Seattle. He's not up for any jobs. I don't think he gets a job in the NFL this year. And I think it's one of those things where, yeah, he could possibly go back to Kansas City and be a advisor to the team or do something like that, something non-formal, but that Matt Nagy's not losing that OC job. They just went to the Super Bowl without him. No, he's not going anywhere. A simple change of environment might be what's needed for Eric Bieniemy, and I do think if you look at Chip Kelly leaving as the head coach to be an OC at Ohio State, writing's on the wall, dude. You probably need to figure out a way to get into college and run those schemes that you're running for Patrick Mahomes, you and Big Red, and do that in college. I think it would work, and I think it would be cool. Because that shit that he does, what rubs people the wrong way in those rooms, he's, a little bit over dramatic. They say he's a little aggressive when he's talking to some of the players. That stuff you can pull in college. You can't pull that in the league. Nobody can.
And you can pull that with Patrick Mahomes because you're still winning Super Bowls.
Yeah,
So
but
you can go in there and say, why you didn't listen to me? He gonna go there into a touchdown anyway.
Yeah, you need a militant, like running a militant type thing works better in college than it does in the NFL.
Being cocky and a hothead and still losing with Sam Howell is different than being cocky and a hothead and winning in Kansas City.
I want to tread lightly.
Big difference.
I want to tread lightly. I want to tread lightly because my fear, I understand what y'all saying, but my fear is that's just a narrative people put out to keep him away. Right? Like you got to say that for him to justify why he doesn't get a job. Because that only comes out when it's like, so why isn't he getting hired? He's been interviewed over 20 times. So why y'all calling him for interviews? He's been interviewed 20 times.
You know what that is.
Everybody ain't gonna tell the same lie though, Joe. But 20 teams ain't gonna tell the same lie.
This is the same league that 7 teams said we don't need Lamar Jackson as our damn quarterback. So y'all giving these people a benefit of the doubt? These people that said Lamar Jackson was not good enough to be their quarterback. These same NFL owners, y'all giving them the benefit of the doubt. You sure about that? You sure as the hill you want to die on?
Yeah, but
No. It's the same thing.
Listen what you're saying. You talking about Lamar Jackson 17 said that, but the one team that picked him showed that. So that.
But there's 7 teams, Washington being one of them, that needed a quarterback and said we're out of the Lamar Jackson business for Sam Howell. So you telling me that team is competent and know what they're doing?
That happens all the time in a draft, bro.
That's not a draft. No, I'm not talking about a draft. I'm talking about Lamar. Lamar Jackson was a special consideration free agent. If you offered him a contract and Baltimore didn't match it, all you had to do was give up a first round pick. That's all you had to do. So those teams came out and said, no, we're not in the Lamar Jackson business. We don't want him. Sam Howell is going to be our starter quarterback. And I could give Lamar Jackson the keys.
With all due respect to Lamar Jackson, that offensive line was the reason that Lamar Jackson wouldn't want to go there. They would have won 8 games instead of 4.
I'm just about in theory for those teams to say they didn't want Lamar Jackson.
He wasn't never going nowhere.
But for you to take the word for these teams saying that this guy's a hothead or he's arrogant, as someone who's been called arrogant in rooms of people who didn't look like me, I understand how that can sting a little bit. Yeah. That can sting a little bit just because I'm confident I know what I'm doing.
Do you think he's a good coach?
Yes. Because it showed in Kansas City this year. They got Jordan, so he made up for the lackluster play calling. They got the best player we've ever seen. But it showed from week one that they missed him. They showed from week one they missed him.
No, those guys was open, Jeff. He just ain't got nobody there.
Wait.
Ain't nobody.
Wait. Back a little bit. You saying they missed him because
they missed him? That offense did not look good. This regular season, their offense, we all come here and say.
So you're not taking consideration that maybe Tyreek Hill wasn't there.
They won a Super Bowl without Tyreek Hill 2 years ago, big dog. Move on. Keep it going, big baby. This is Jeff you talking to. Keep it going, big baby. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. It was 2 years. Won a Super Bowl without him. He don't count. He don't count at all. He won a Super Bowl without him. Went to the Super Bowl and won without him. Spoke on that Joe Burrow pad.
But they still don't have DeMarcus Robinson's not on that team. You got Marquez Valdez, Scantling.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Bro, yeah, that's better than the guys.
Juju might not have you might not have a job next year.
Juju had 60. He caught 60 balls this year.
He might not have a job next year.
He caught 60 balls this year.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I get it though. I get it.
I think Bienemy is a guy. I think he just needs to prove himself in a different situation. He was trying to
more proven does he have to do?
Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you. And I get what you're saying, Jeff. I'm rolling. You
just said you agree with Weezy.
No. When I'm agreeing with what you're saying too. But I also think too with Weezy, not necessarily he's blackball. His team and he was the OC of just went for 113.
Cliff Kingsbury went. What did Cliff? He got
have a job.
Arizona.
Cliff Kingsbury. What are you talking about? USC.
They just hired Cliff Kingsbury.
He was at USC. That's why I'm saying that's what he needs to do. He needs to go be an OC in a college, and then he'll get an OC job or something somewhere else in the NFL. Do that.
They just told him, man, he was in a winning. He's the only coordinator I've ever freaking seen that has been a winner of a Super Bowl. Team coordinators that have lost Super Bowls got head coaching jobs next year. They told him because his team was so successful, they told him he had to go somewhere else and do a lateral step to do the same thing for a worse organization.
Jeff, I'm not saying what they did wasn't right. I mean, I ain't saying it was wrong. It was wrong what they did, but at the same time, he went to another team and they sucked.
They were 4-13.
So that's on his record too now. They were
4-13. Like
so, if you're trying to hire him right now today, you also got to look at the Washington record because he went to that team. So that's part of his resume now.
That was a bad decision. We all knew that when he was walking into
horrible decision.
He shouldn't have went there.
Horrible decision.
So that's why. So that's his fault.
He had no choice.
No, he didn't. He could have said out.
You stay where you at and make them choose you.
You know that you're dependent on being well in this. You got to go to a spot where you're going to be well at. Okay. And that is a bad decision on his part, thinking he could just turn water into wine because he was playing with Patrick Mahomes. I think he got a little too cocky because he had Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid.
I wouldn't have left Kansas City until I became a head coach.
No, it wasn't even about. He was leaving Kansas City, period.
He wasn't getting a job. He interviewed 20 times in Kansas City.
I don't care. I'm keep interviewing before I.
We can.
I got it.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
hell yes, there too.
Make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. Halftime. It is the FSP or Jeff NBA Power Rankings. Let's get going. Our League Pass Legends of the Week is the New Orleans Pelicans. Shout out to them, man. Low key. Just flying below the radar. Having a solid year. Someone has been healthy. We had another child, I believe, this week. Did what it was? Well, he posted the whatever he got going on.
He got another one.
There was a child. Child.
He's had another child?
Yeah.
With another woman?
I hope so.
Yeah. We're going to keep moving. I shouldn't have brought that up. You're right, Karen. I should have did it offline. It's a horny man. Don't worry about it. All right. At number 7, Oklahoma City Thunder. Winners of 7 of their last 10.
You gotta get traded, bro. He fucking too much, bro. Bro, he's fucking too much.
It's a horny dude, man. Oklahoma City Thunder. At number 6, shout out to Kemper, man. He called his team. He was absolutely right. The Phoenix Suns had a great victory over the spiraling since hiring Doc Rivers, Milwaukee Bucks. Jeez Louise, get it together, Milwaukee.
He can't make them boys play defense.
I didn't say he can, but they were 13. They were 30-13 before he got there. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, but they were just outscoring teams. They trying to focus on playing a little defense. They 1-5.
What if Jesus, Mary Joseph.
Yeah.
All right. And number 5, the Boston Celtics. Winners a 4-5, bounce back from that loss, that inexplicable loss against the Lakers. They've bounced back since then. Good job by them. Number 4, the Denver Nuggets. Ruined Kobe's statue unveiling. You see that stat about the Lakers? They lost with LeBron.
Everything.
They lost every major event that's happened since
lot.
they lost. Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to them.
Anyway, ruined Kobe's statue unveiling. They winners of 8 of their last 10. Shout out to the Nuggets, man. That pass by Jokic, Cameron. Man, did you see that pass? Lord have mercy. Nah, we're going to get there. We're going to get to MVP. And number 3, the New York Knickerbockers. Winners of 8 of the 10. And I'm going to keep this short and sweet about the Knicks. We're going to talk a lot about them later. But beware. Beware. Shout out to their front office. They're making moves. And sheesh. Shout out to the Clippers. Winners 8 of their last 10. Don't look now. Kawhi's in the MVP race. Should have been an all-star starter. I said that. But geez Louise. Shout out to them. They were the hottest team since December. But the number 1, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Winners of 8 straight. Don't look now again. Donovan Mitchell is your MVP if the season's over with right now. You better fucking believe it. You better believe it.
If the season ended right now, it's Joel Embiid,
Joel Embiid
bro.
don't play no more, bro.
No, I'm saying
Two
you
more
said
games
if
on.
the season ended
Joel Embiid
right
gonna turn the
now.
basketball to this.
What'd you just say, Jeff? What'd you just say? What'd you just say?
I'm talking about if the season was over with.
Right now,
Right now.
it's Joel Embiid.
But guess what though? He ain't gonna play no more, bro.
What you
Nah,
said
he
right
not.
now?
Them 65 games ain't gonna make it. Ain't gonna make it.
Nah, but you just said
He ain't
if
gonna
it ended right now, Joel Embiid's MVP. Go ahead, my man.
Yeah, anyway.
That's it.
Cavs, the number 1 team.
Yeah.
Again,
Shout out to you.
they are looking phenomenal.
They got to do in the playoffs though.
Yeah, it's regular season, power ranks. But you're right, Weezy. They got to do it in the playoffs.
Donovan Mitchell MVP. Child, please. You guys ready to get started?
He's not gonna be top 3.
What?
Not gonna be top 3.
Guaranteed.
Put it on board.
Guaranteed
Put that
you
on board.
won't. Yeah,
If he keep this up,
no.
put that on board.
I ain't tripping. And ain't no what is it? That's true. What is it if he keep it up? No, it don't matter what he do.
No, don't put it on the board then.
No.
No, don't put it on the board. No, I said no. I said no.
Donovan Mitchell. No.
I didn't say I'm not saying he's going to win the MVP. So he's gonna be. Wait, so how they do that? It's top 3 or 4?
5.
He'll be top 5. Shit,
That's
Dak
in
was,
top 3.
Dak was runner up
You
for
just said top
NFL.
3.
Top 5. Be top 5.
Nah, man.
All right, well that's what I'm saying.
Because that's ridiculous. How you go from 3 to 5?
That's my number.
Fuck out of here, man.
You ready for second half?
Yeah.
Full Sport Press.
J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcasted. Revolution will be podcasted. Second half, the 2024 NBA trade deadline winners and losers. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What did it do?
Cameraman, Thursday's NBA trade deadline was one of the last chances for NBA teams to make a significant change to their rosters this season. This year's deadline lacked some of the star power that we saw from recent seasons, but some contenders did not hesitate to make moves. None of the big names that we're expected to see were on the move stayed packed. So Dejounte Murray, Kuzma, Andrew Wiggins all ended up staying with the exact same teams. But that doesn't mean that Thursday's trade deadline won't have an impact on the rest of the season and into the playoffs. Let's take a look at the winners and losers of this year's trade deadline. We will kick things off, cameraman, with we'll kick things up. Jeff, talk to me. Give me your first winner and why.
My first winner is the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets made a decision. They made a decision that we're going to run with Bridges, Miller, Ball, and see what happens. They got rid of Rozier,
Yeah.
got rid of Gordon Hayward and that bad contract,
Yeah. Book night.
all the above. Yeah. And they cleared space for their 3 players once Melo gets back from his oft-injured self.
Yeah.
And once he gets back and ready to roll, they cleared the space out for their 3 young guns
Yeah.
to make something happen. Now, it's not going to be this year.
Yeah.
They too far in the hole right now. But to me,
To you.
one of the few times in this here distant, present that we have, this current present that we have, that Charlotte has looked like they're competent.
Okay. All right. My first winner is role players. You just got to look at it. The others reign supreme in this year's trade deadline. It might be a stars league, right? That we look at the Lukas, we look at the Nikola Jokic's, the LeBron James, but this trade deadline was all about the role players, backup point guards, spot-up shooters, defensive specialists, locker room guys. All were traded around the NBA except for P.J. Tucker. He's very upset about it, too. But not one player we consider a star was traded. Instead, it was a host of supporting players and role players. The others win playoff games. Those guys that were traded for, Bogdanovich, all of those guys can win you playoff games, and I think teams know that. So I showed the importance of role players. Weezy, give me your first one.
My first winner is the Thunder.
Thunder,
Who
okay.
add Gordon Hayward experience already to a top team in the West, and they add Gordon Hayward who has experience in playoffs.
Heard you. Anybody want to talk? Well, I'll talk a little bit about OKC as well too, because that team, and that's another winner of me, because Sam Presti, you got 36 draft picks. You holding on to every last one of them.
Absolutely.
But he didn't make any blockbuster trades like he normally does. And if you look at it, I think Gordon Hayward might be the second best player traded on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe first.
No.
Who better than him?
Third.
Who's better than him and got traded on Thursday?
On Thursday, Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich's not better than Gordon Hayward.
In 2024?
Nah. He just hadn't played since December 26th because of the calf strain. But when he plays, that's the reason that he's getting back healthy. So in turn, I think he was going to step on Brandon Miller's minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
So in turn, that doesn't make you not a good player. That just makes you going to stunt the growth of a top 5 pick. So, but anyway it goes, I think the only thing that OKC is missing is that power forward that I was talking about doing pre-production, Jeff. Mm-hmm. And if they could find a way to trade some of those draft picks and get a guy at power forward, sky's the limit for the OKC Thunder. Give me your next one, Jeff.
Boston Celtics.
Okay.
I already got the best starting 5 in the league. We know that, talent for talent. They didn't need to do much. But getting Xavier Tillman for a little bit of nothing from the Grizzlies, to having that backup defender when Joel Embiid gets healthy, when Giannis, when they inevitably got to play Giannis, got to play your Bam Adebayo, got to play those players like that in the Eastern Conference, when you don't have to put Kristaps and Tito in all that, bring Xavier in there and let him bang with them a little bit, pause, and you get him for that type of player for that. No, that's a beautiful pickup for Boston.
Xavier Tillman looks like a Boston Celtics player. What you got?
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
I got the Bucks getting Patrick Beverley.
Okay.
The team that needs defense.
They need it. Yeah.
And I think this move was made probably for the playoffs too.
Yeah.
But they need a stopper. They need somebody that can stop a number one player.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about it, man. The Knicks. I'm sure everybody had that as a winner. Yeah. In a matter of a couple of months, guys, the Knicks added OG Anunoby, Bogdanovich, who we talked about, and Alec Burks already to a solid ass roster that they already had. Both Bogdanovich and Alec Burks are one of those guys that are knockdown shooters to kind of help space out the floor when my guy, Julius Randle, gets back, and also Jalen Brunson. So with Joel's injury right now and the Bucks trying to figure out how to play a little bit of defense, they can get a top 3 seed in the East after everybody gets back, because OG comes back in 3 weeks. Julius Randle will be right back in 3 to 4 weeks. And they've done pretty much all of this without a single first-round pick. Yes. I think when we talk about the Knicks, it's one of the best ran franchises right now, and they've been in the depths of hell for years. So clap for the Knicks. I know you want to talk about the Knicks, Jeff.
When you embrace people of the culture, bring in your worldwide Wests, people like that to kind of just breathe some life into your team. Now no one could have expected the Jalen Brunson signing to turn into what it was.
They hit the lottery.
They hit the lottery there. But then when you do that, though, you strike and you go get an OG. You get rid of RJ Barrett, God love him. Yeah. But you go get an OG Anunoby that fits that team a little bit better. Yeah. Then you bring in Bogdanovich, man. That was the trade of the day.
Yeah, people don't know how good Bogdanovich really is.
When I saw that, I put it in the group and said, that was the trade of the day. Because you got him. Trade. You got him out of Detroit. Detroit should have traded him last year.
2 years ago.
2 years, you're right, 2 years ago, because they could have got more for him.
Yeah.
But for the Knicks go in and get a player like that, where he doesn't have to be the best player, second best, third best. He just got to show up.
He's got to stand in the corner, bro.
Man, that's killer.
Man, that's tough. You got another winner, Weezy?
No, I was going with the Knicks.
Yeah.
But the Knicks are going for it, man.
Yeah.
This is, like you said, they strike my out. They're going for it. This is the year they need to go deep in the playoffs and make it to the conference finals.
Yeah, I agree. My next winner, 76ers, though, with an asterisk, though. Yes, sir. Because Buddy Hield top 3 shooter in the last 10 years. Like, just to be real, knockdown shooter.
Yep.
Yeah, top 3. It ain't even close to. Steph, Clay, him, then Dame. Buddy Hield had a
but I
fucking
understand what you're
gat.
saying. It's Dame, but I understand what you're saying.
It's who?
I would probably go Dame.
Nah. Buddy Hield got a gat. He just don't shoot it 40 times like Dame, so we don't get to see it. He's never been a number one. But yeah, he's a perfect fit for a guy to play alongside Tyrese Maxey.
Mm-hmm.
Now he'll be a free agent at the end of this year, so that's why. What's my guy's name? So Daryl Moore, he didn't sacrifice any for real capital or any draft capital at all, or any rotational players to get him.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the asterisk comes in, because his singular strength won't be used at its highest level until Joel Embiid is on that team. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if he's just there to shoot, well, and then he's just spreading the floor when it's him and Tyrese Maxey, you really need him when Joel is there. Okay. That third scorer when Joel is there, not named Tobias Harris. So, man, if he's not coming back, it's null and void. But I think that Daryl Moore made that trade knowing that Joel would be back for the playoffs. So I think he wouldn't have completed that win now move if he didn't think that Joel was coming back.
That's definitely a win now move, simply because, like you said, when he's there, when he being Joel Embiid, it allows him to space the floor a little bit more. And I think, in a weird way, though, depending on how long Joel is out, because they're 30 and 20 right now.
30 and 20, yeah.
And 15 in each right now. So this gives Buddy Hield a time to gel a little bit, because Embiid is so good. Yeah, you just drop him in the lineup, he's fine. Yeah, but Buddy Hield needs time with this team to figure some things out, and that's gonna be
And they were swinging it though to Shake Milton. They were, Jaden Springer. Yeah. What's my guy's name? That got hit by the car, but really didn't get hit by a car. Keep it low. Yeah. What's my guy's name?
I don't know, but
Kelly Oubre.
Yeah. But here's the thing about Buddy Hield. This is the brightest lights he's ever played under.
Yeah.
This is the brightest lights he ever played in. Yeah. And see, when I look at trade deadline or midseason trades, it's got an immediate impact. Yeah. An immediate impact. So he had this has to work out right now. Yeah. This ain't for, hey man, we're gonna work on next year. This has to work out right now.
I agree. Yeah, 100%. Any other winners, Jeff?
Utah Jazz.
Utah Jazz
figured it out. When I say figured it out, they said, you know what? We're going to keep building this team, and we're going to stay young, and we're going to keep with Sexton, we're going to keep with marketing, we're going to keep with Clarkson, we're going to roll the dice. We're going to be competitive, and we're going to trade Kelly Olynyk, but we're going to get a first-round pick for him. Yeah. So somehow you turn Kelly O into a first-round pick with the draft capital you already have, and you're able to still build, but still stay young, and still figure out ways to get more draft capital. That was a great move. Great move.
Yeah, it was a great move by them. I can't believe they didn't get rid of JC, Jordan Clarkson, or they've been trying to get rid of John Collins for months now. Yeah. I can't believe they kept those guys and got rid of Ochai Agbaji, who's a really good player. He's going to go somewhere, he's going to play, and it's going to be weird because you probably should have kept him because he's the guy that you keep, and you get rid of JC and just play Agbaji a little bit more. So.
But that's like Sabonis. Well, maybe not like Sabonis, but remember when Sabonis was in OKC and they had to trade him with the VO stuff, right? Like they had to make that move. Like, of course, you don't want to give away that young talent like that, but
yeah. My last winner is Killian Hayes, man. He demanded a trade and got released, dog, but to go from the number 7 overall pick in I think 2021, that's tough, man. To being released by the worst team in the league, and I get it. He just wants to get out of there. He needs a fresh start, try to figure it out. He's just 22 years old. I think he could be a guy that can help a team. I hope that he lands in San Antonio because I think it makes more sense for him to play there alongside Wembanyama and all those guys. Averaging 10 and 7, 36 minutes this season, nothing like a fresh start. I'm hoping that Killian Hayes figures it out because he can play, man. 6'5", 6'6" point guard. You don't get those a lot.
You don't.
Yeah, man. Still play. Any other winners before we move on to the losers?
I had Detroit, but for similar reasons, but they had to get him out of it. Apparently that locker room didn't like him.
I just don't understand that. Because, it's another guy we're going to talk about the locker room didn't like. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Let's talk about the losers, Weezy. Give me your first loser and why.
My first loser is the Dallas Mavericks. Grant Williams, really.
Yeah, let's talk about it. That's a great segue. That's what I was talking about.
I mean, Grant Williams he got good experience. Grant Williams can be a good asset to anybody's team. Yeah. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, so, the team hated him. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
that's the person. he would.
Does he think he better than what he is?
No,
He's a Celtic.
He's-
That don't work everywhere else.
and he's not a loser because he's still making tens of millions of dollars. But dude, he signed for $40 million to be an integral part of a team that was on the rise, and then you get shipped off to Charlotte, which is his hometown, who won't really play meaningful basketball until the 2030s. So,
No, it's not true.
oh no, man,
That's not
listen,
true.
Grant Williams was a borderline disaster for the Mavericks. He shot 40% from the field,
Yeah.
41 to be exact. That's bad, man.
I mean, but there's something else behind
it's
that.
something like he's weird. They say he don't really get along with none of his teammates. He was wearing Luka's shoes at first, then at the end of the year, but the end of his year there, he was playing in JT's shoe, Jason Tatum's shoe. So it's just kind of, like he was rubbing people the wrong way, and they got him out of there for PJ Washington, which is going to be a good get. You said he was going to get a max deal. You remember that cameraman? Did he not say that? He sure
But
did.
he's still my guy though.
Yeah, that'll make it right
He
though.
don't play meaningful basketball this year.
Yeah,
He don't play playoff basketball this year.
He will.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, he will.
That's right.
Yeah,
They traded for him.
Wasn't a max deal though.
They traded him to get playoff.
Was not a max deal. Give me your first loser, Joe.
I ain't gonna do this with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm a Hawks fan. We know this.
Okay.
So the Atlanta Hawks are my first loser, and here's why.
Let's talk about it.
I think I'm gonna go about this a different way than you are. So let me just kick it off here.
Okay.
If you're gonna threaten to trade Clint Capella, you're gonna threaten to trade Dejounte Murray. You're trying to trade Bogdanovich, right? You try to trade all these people, and we don't do anything. Obviously, you're not helping the chemistry of the team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't like the signing of Quinn Snyder. I didn't understand that, but we're here now. I feel like there's no guidance or no direction for the team, and that's the part that hurts. Because you making all these trade rumors. Our two best players on the trading block every freaking year, every offseason, and going into this offseason, Trey and Dejounte Murray gonna be on the trading block.
It's tough, man. It's tough. Yeah. Speaking of,
They got a free trade though.
yeah, nah, he ain't going nowhere. Let's talk about my team, the Bulls. That's a loser for me.
I was gonna let you do that.
This is malpractice, dude.
Yep.
This is malpractice.
Malpractice.
It's unclear, just like
It's real bad.
how the Bulls let this deadline go without making any moves. Like, no moves. Dude, we haven't traded a player since August 21st, 2021. That's 30 months ago, guys. Like, and we had pieces to get rid of. Like, we could have got. I understand keeping Zach because Zach said, you know what, nah, I'm going to get healthy on y'all. We going to, you know what I'm saying, then I'll get traded this summer and play for a contender and probably average 30. But Alex Caruso, bro, you could have got multiple first-round picks for him. Didn't. And we were trying to get the guy, Kuminga, for him. No, nobody's going to give you Kuminga.
Kuminga for Caruso.
No, man.
Yeah, that's not best.
Yeah, you could have got multiple second-round picks for Andre Drummond. Get rid of him. Didn't get rid of him. You got DeRozan, draft capital for him. He's going to be a free agent. He's going to walk to the Miami Heat, or he's going to walk to the Los Angeles Lakers this summer for free.
Yeah.
This is the same thing happened to Toronto. Fred VanVleet, Kyle Lowry. They just walk out the door. You don't get nothing for them. Yeah. Oh, man, listen what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, no, you're not going to free agency. Yeah. Oh, no. I'm going to get something for you. I'm getting something for you. What Denzel say?
I'm leaving with something. I'm up around the way. I'm leaving
with something. You damn right. But I understand we're still trying to be competitive. We're 24 and 27. We got, fucking Kobe White playing out of his mind right now. I get it. But playing tournament, we'll be there, and then we'll be out in the first or second round. So why keep this team together if you're just going to let people walk for free at the end of this year? It's ridiculous. It's malpractice. Give me a loser week.
Kind of piggyback off the Bulls real quick. I think it's your GM was talking about like
Presley. Yeah.
With Presley, then also the other guy, Karnasovis, was saying we're a really good team.
Mm-hmm. And on paper.
No, he just said you're a really good team.
On paper.
On paper, you are.
Hell yeah.
You got Voos. What's left of Voos?
Yeah, what's left of Voos.
Got what's left of Voos.
We got Kobe White doing what Zach can do.
Yeah,
let's just be real.
Whatever's going on with Lonzo.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan's still DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan mid-range killer.
Patrick Williams. We still got Caruso first team all defense. Yeah. There's players there. A.O. DeSumnu's there.
And coach is Billy Donovan.
Billy D still
That's
our
the problem.
coach. Yeah.
That's the
Andre Drummond, best
Billy Donovan.
backup big man in the league.
Yeah, Billy Donovan is your coach. Is the problem.
Yeah,
it's
can't do too much. Give me a loser, Weezy.
I got the Kings as a loser.
Okay.
They got Lopez,
Yeah.
but that's gonna slow him down.
Yeah, he gonna slow him down.
That team,
And they let him
flies-
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, let him walk.
that team flies up and down the court.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that move.
I don't get that one.
They need
Yeah.
some size.
They just they just wanted to do something. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. They could have did. They could have got a
Anything.
shooter or
Yeah, they could
anything.
have got something. Just a little something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
I think teams are scared to trade because of the CBA, how it affects like you have 2 or 3 slots for your big 3 and then that's it. They don't want to get into that weird stage. So in turn, that's why no bigs were traded, no big guys were traded. But anyway, let's talk about the Lakers. That's another loser for me. The plan in LA was clear as day. You want to wait until the summer to get a superstar and get rid of those first picks that you got 3 of them. And I get it. You're rolling out Gabe Vincent, who hadn't really played all year. Cam Reddish will be healthy in a couple of days. And then also Jerry Vanderbilt, who'll be back before the playoffs. But the problem is their roster currently, though, minus those guys, is fighting for a play-in spot. They're 27-25 as we record this pod. You got to make a move, Rob. You got LeBron James at 40. You got Anthony Davis in his prime. Who knows what this looks like next year, in the next week? Anything that can happen within that. Strike the iron while you still have these guys, because if not, you're gonna lose LeBron James to go to greener pastures. You almost lost him this year. He almost left.
They're gonna lose him. The thing about LeBron James is and that's my guy.
Yeah.
I tell him to his face. That's my guy. He's loyal all the way through while he winning.
Yeah,
But when he loses, he will dip on your ass.
that's for sure.
When he loses, he'll dip on you.
It's time to go.
And I don't know what's gonna happen with his son this year, but he's gonna make it. Okay, wherever his son goes, has a one-way ticket for LeBron James too.
Yeah, man, gets tricky.
I'm telling you. So I don't know what Rob Pelinka was doing,
Come on, Rob. And Rob, we trust.
but Rob might know that too.
Yeah, but here's the thing too. I really think that they think that they're just gonna get a whole new team when those 3 guys in JV, Gabe Vincent and Cam Reddish comes back, but it's still not gonna be enough to get you over the hump past Denver. You ain't beating Phoenix with this team. You're not beating anybody in the West. You're gonna have a real hard time to go stay with this team. But if you add in a piece like Trae Young or Dejounte Murray, maybe you can beat that team. I just don't know. I just don't know why you don't pull the trigger, considering the fact that LeBron James is playing at the way that he's playing at his age. Bro, you never know what can happen.
Rob Pelinka, he wants to feel like he makes the decisions. Like he doesn't want to relinquish that power to LeBron that Cleveland did, that he tried to get with Miami. You know what I mean? He wants to keep his position. I get it. But the thing is, you have so much invested in these 2 guys, and it take away the bubble. What do you got to show for it?
Nothing.
You played
That's
in
the
the Western
championship,
Conference
though.
Finals. That's just take away the bubble.
Yeah.
It's a chip.
Yeah.
Like what you think, it's a chip.
Championship, yeah.
But at the end of the day, you take away that, like you miss the playoffs, you got to play in. Now you got the Western Conference Finals last year by hook or crook, like you know what I mean. Then you got swept, and Anthony Davis played out of his mind, played the best he could play.
Yeah.
And that team, you thought that team was good enough to go back and re-sign everybody.
Yeah.
That was the problem. I said it here on this show. You all were very high on those players they signed. I said that is not going to.
Well, they ain't playing with a full deck though. 2 of those guys that they re-signed ain't even playing.
The one that's playing ain't worth it.
D'Angelo Russell been playing great.
Reeves ain't worth it.
Reeves is trash. He can't defend.
And you and say what you want about D'Angelo Russell.
He been playing.
He's been playing very well
Yeah.
in spurts right now. But Spurs, he didn't start off that good.
Yeah,
He didn't start off well at all.
It don't matter. None of this matters unless they do it in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Yeah, this team got to show up in the playoffs.
They got to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they got to make the.
I think
the play in.
they always end up making it some kind of way.
What's that? Yeah.
That don't even sound right.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that
right.
sound
Yeah.
right.
I got another loser.
I got plenty. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker, man.
PJ Tucker.
And the reason why he gets this sounds real cliche, but he does those things that don't show up in the stat sheet. Cliche statement, I know, but it's the truth, right? He does those things that don't show up in the stat sheet. But I understand why he's not playing with the Clippers, because the Clippers found their rotation and he doesn't fit.
You don't.
He doesn't fit. He doesn't shoot well enough in this stage in his career to fit that team right now.
Yeah, he don't defend no more neither. He just be out there fouling.
Yeah, he can't go sit in that corner in
in LA. Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah, he got to.
You got to be active because they're
Yeah,
active on defense.
yeah.
They're active on. They're playing.
Terrence Mann is playing in front of you, dog.
Yeah.
Terrence Mann was gonna play regardless. They wouldn't trade. They wouldn't trade Terrence Mann for James Harden. Remember that? They held on to Terrence Mann and made
You
that
gotta keep
trade.
the guys.
That's what I'm saying. So Terrence Mann is a player.
And the thing is with that sucker is they said they got a crew or whoever the guys is in there
For sure.
asking for a raise because they deal with his shoes. He got 250 shoes.
Yeah, and he don't even play.
He got
That's
250
his
shoes.
players, though, right?
Yeah, no, I'm with it.
you
But
was
that's so
getting-
much.
yeah, that's
But
how
they
you
had,
were rolling.
No.
but
I'm
they had to
saying
get
I
a
get
shed. They at the facility to keep all his shoes.
And that's what I'm saying. He not even playing.
Yeah.
Like he need 4 pair of shoes up there. One for practice. You know what I'm saying? One for workouts.
And he get a new one every day.
Yeah, I guess it's free PJ, dog. And they not gonna cut him neither.
That's the problem.
They holding on
They
to
gonna
his
hold
ass.
him
That's dirty.
Because the buyout market is gonna be crazy
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
for veterans anyway.
Yes, it's tough.
Yeah.
My next loser is the Washington Wizards.
Oh,
They had
God.
several players
Jeez,
who were
Louise, man.
reportedly receiving interest in the open market, and you were only able to get rid of Daniel Gafford for a first round pick. Now I get that, but that's still you got Kyle Kuzma, you got what's left of JP, Lee Jordan Poole, Tyus Jones, Corey Kispert, all remain on the Wizards, all of whom received plenty of trade interest. So and very useful on other teams. Each of these players could help them win games, and that's something that they don't want to do in Washington. They don't want to win games. They need to have all the ping pong balls that they can get to help this team, because your 2 pillars of your program right now is Kyle Kuzma
Jesus Christ.
and Jordan Poole.
They were asking for multiple first round picks.
2
for
first
Kuz.
round picks for Kuz.
Ain't no way. If I'm a GM, ain't no way.
Crazy.
I ain't
talking
give you
about-
2 first round
they talking about-
Kuzma.
They talking about moving that team.
They,
It
yeah, to
wouldn't be
Virginia.
bad. It wouldn't
Yeah.
be bad.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, man,
Nah,
it's
we don't want them.
I'll take whoever we
Yeah,
get.
just get an NBA team.
Shit, I'll take
I get to go.
G League team.
I get to see
right now.
LeBron. I get to see LeBron on a random Thursday night, man.
Memphis,
Yeah.
we need to get a G League team. That's how we get started.
Move the Memphis Hustle G League team to
Yeah.
Nashville. Man.
Shit, we'll take
Take your ass out of municipal.
Going to
plenty of
game.
people
Who ain't
playing
going
the
to G
G
League
League
game?
with you. Me and Jeff and
I'll be in front row.
You know what I'm
Lead
saying?
dog.
Lock in.
Oh, my
My
bad.
bad. We here. Another loser, Weezy. You done?
I think I'm done.
I heard you.
Golden State Warriors. Golden State freaking Warriors, dog. Like, I hear you. I know what you're gonna say, and I'm with it. You gotta do something.
You gotta do something, though.
You gotta do something.
They couldn't get rid of Wiggs. They tried to get rid of Wiggs. They couldn't get rid of Wiggs. They tried.
Anybody gonna do that? Something.
They can't do.
Fight back.
No, they tried to. They tried, bro. They couldn't get rid of Wiggs.
No, you gotta get rid of. You got.
And
I did.
still playing out of his mind.
I
right
wish I wish I said this first, but somebody I forgot I was listening to something. I think it was Bomani Jones said this. Steph has got to make a decision. Either he wants to win or he want to play with the homies. That's what I'm saying. He can't do both no more.
Nah, he mad in the
He
motherfucker.
can't do
though.
both.
He,
right
nah,
now.
he want to
That's what I'm
win.
saying. He got to make a choice
now.
though.
Still
wanna
playing
win.
good basketball.
What I mean
Steph
by
ballin'.
no. Steph is ball. What I mean by make a choice is do what LeBron and them be doing.
Yeah, LeBron
Go
them
race
be
the
doing-
hell a little
yeah.
bit, Steph.
Yeah,
Go
Steph
let
ain't
somebody know
doing.
you mad.
He do need to go in there and be
Go-
like,
go-
"Hey,
go slam
be real.
some. Go
yeah,
knock
I'll be
on a
real.
couple of
I'm
things.
35 years old.
That's
Like,
all.
hey, listen, you got to give me some
You gotta
help.
give
in
me
here.
something.
Wiggins out here, he not really playing.
He got some personal stuff going on.
Yeah, Wiggins out there. He looking, you know, when little kids playing soccer and they trying
Just
to
get to look
butterflies
around. He's
and
looking
shit.
around.
Just, I don't know
With a
what
kid
the
on
hell.
the football team.
Yeah,
Playing in the
Like,
dirt. He playing in the dirt
yeah,
out
he
there.
playing
He's
in
trying to
the
go.
dirt. I
He's
don't
trying to
know
go in
what
on defense. Like where you at? He's like,
Clay.
yeah, I'm playing in the dirt. Yes, bro.
Clay done.
Yeah.
Clay shot that bitch off the side of the backboard straight. I'm talking about cameraman. He's straight on top of the key, and then nobody there. That shit hit the side of the backboard.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, what Clay going through mentally, I don't know. He don't sleep good at night.
Man, that's one of them ones where now, and he mad because he's not playing like meaningful like minutes,
He ain't even closing the game sometimes.
and he can't because he can't fucking move.
He can't. And he
It's
can't
them
shoot no
heavy
more.
ass answers that he playing in.
Kyrie
Bro, he
Anthony's
can't
alright,
move.
though. Them Kyrie Anthony's alright,
There
though.
you go, he gas.
They are. I didn't say it was cold. They alright for some Antas.
My last loser, Jesus Christ,
For some Antas.
man. They $130. They not $130 shoes. Them $130.
That's just the market, Jay.
Them $130. No,
For
bro.
some Antas though.
Oh,
It was
that's
89.
Jaws are 100, bro.
Yeah, I got them Jaws. Though.
Jaws way better than them.
Yeah, Jaws best signature. Ja 1 was best signature last year. To me, I said it to
You
me.
know what? You know who got a better shoe than her?
Who?
My girl.
Oh well, okay.
Sabrina Ionescu got the best shoe.
Sabrina's shoe is Kyrie's shoe. Truth be told,
I doubt it.
that was supposed to be the.
That's a
Kyrie
good shoe though.
That's a good shoe.
Sabrina got one.
a good shoe.
Yeah, that's a good shoe. My last loser, It's a 2024 draft class. Hey, this is the worst draft class we've seen since 2013. This is Anthony Bennett. This is a bad one. And you can tell
what y'all got going on.
people getting the hell, bro, like people are getting rid of all of their first round
They
picks.
don't need it this year.
Because you don't need it
Wasting
this year.
time. Yeah.
People have been saying for years that this class is supremely flawed. Like, this is a bad class.
They got one.
It might be the worst since Anthony Bennett.
Yeah.
Who's your one?
The Connect dude from Tennessee.
Hell no, man. Man, we gonna close out on that white boy, man.
Oh, boy.
That white boy ain't gonna get that shut off in the league. Boy, I thought you was gonna say at least say Rob Dillingham from Kentucky. He cold.
What the kid from
Deron Holmes from Dayton, cold.
Deron Holmes.
Y'all know the Connect kid is averaging 30, right?
He's
I don't
averaging
give a
30.
damn what the hell he averaging.
He
And
averaging
this is what I'm trying to tell you. If somebody is closing out, man, it's over. He ain't gonna be able to get that shit off. Corey Kispert did the exact same thing when he was against.
He's not a first rounder.
He was a first round pick.
So you think Connect's not a first rounder?
Oh, he's a first round pick, but he's not any good. I don't think he's any good.
What about the kid? Is
Deron
Zach
Holmes is
Edey
cold,
finally
though.
coming out this year?
Zach Edey,
Yeah, Zach Edey's just okay.
I know what we're I'm not saying. I'm saying he's the face of
bro,
this draft
the
class.
guys, Isaiah Collier from USC,
Yeah.
Rob Dillingham, Kentucky, Matas, who plays for the G League Ignite,
Yeah.
Alexander Saw.
He didn't look good. I watched that G League.
That's not a good. I don't know what they do in the G League Ignite. Brian Shaw was over there bullshit.
Yeah.
The guy, Alexander Saw, and then
Dalton Connect.
you saying he top 5?
No, Jay, I didn't say that. You didn't say none of those guys.
That's the top 5.
Where your man from UNC at?
Which one?
One of them dudes got to be.
RJ?
They 40 years old. They got to
boys
be
ain't that
done.
old. Them boys 23.
No, the center.
Armando Baycott is 22 years old.
Man, Baycott.
He's 22. Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, Baycott.
Look at Baycott.
16 years.
4 years.
No,
4 years. 4 years.
He's done now, right?
This is it. We're gonna win this. Listen, I'm gonna have a year. I'm gonna win 49ers.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna get that boy. We're gonna get one for the hill, yo. We're gonna get one more for the hill, baby. Yes, Lord. Kubrick on Kubrick.
Super Bowl party, bro. We're going at the crib.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah,
That big
inviting you over there. That's 100. Well, hey Jeff, you might well drive to goddamn Kentucky. That's 100. That's 100 miles right there.
Why you doing shit?
You got a WrestleMania party? Pull it up.
Now tweet some questions,
my
guy.
shit.
Nah, I'm just saying. What you have? You haven't.
I don't tell them where you live at, dude.
I didn't nobody say where you live at.
I'm just
Didn't nobody
saying.
say where you live at, bro. Didn't nobody say where you live.
I don't put your spot out there like that. You hear me?
What you having? You having?
On me, no, on me. You hear me?
What you having though, bro?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it. You
but-
can't come.
He said he having a baked potato bar.
Baked potato bar. Cook some chili baked potatoes.
Chili baked potatoes ain't bad in
Yeah,
February.
look at that.
In February.
You
Good sour cream. My dog.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah. Appreciate it, Weezy. And tweet some questions.
Yeah. I ain't invited.
Nah, I might crash your shit.
Man, look what I'm trying to tell you. You're gonna be hey.
You gonna put the dogs on me.
He just turned 23. Yeah.
You gonna put the dogs on me.
If you call Michael Penix a super duper senior,
The
what is
bro, he
Baycott?
played 4 years.
What is Baycott? dog?
4
He's
years. He's 23.
Penix is 23.
Who?
Michael Penix Jr.
Michael Penix is 25, Jeff.
Well, no, Bo Nix is
25.
20. Yeah, he's not 25.
He ain't 25.
Michael Penix is not.
All right, watch this. Now,
Tweet
tweet
us
us
with
questions
questions.
throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment. Give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Even if you ain't got to bring no money. You'll be asking people for
I don't
money.
for shit. My shit.
Okay.
You know that.
Mom and daddy got a bankroll, dog.
No shit.
Yeah.
No
Shit,
need.
long
Jeff.
time.
Camera's always on, brother.
You been doing that shit a long time. Get the hell out of here. You gonna be
I
cooking
ain't-
like that. Get the hell out of here.
I ain't asked nobody shit for a
Cameraman,
long
the
time.
revolution will be
A
podcast.
long time since I asked somebody for something. You hear me?
We
Jeff?
are out.
Niggas asked me though.
I ain't asked you for shit.
I ain't say you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.